Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be talking about my cosplay catch up, which is basically what it sounds like. I'll be catching you guys up on my latest cosplays. Though if you're subscribed to either my Instagram account or my Facebook page, you probably already know, but if not, that's cool. Links will be down below. So, my cosplay that I did for Madman's Anime Fest. It was my own design. It has been inspired by other cosplays of Chain Chompette with the Super Crown. I put this thing together in about 3 weeks. My design process is as follows: get images, inspiration, whatnot, everything I want. Draw my sketches. I started off with about 4 sketches, and my final sketch I chose wasn't even the actual one I did. It was more or less based off of that dress. The wig I had made actually has been my most, I'm gonna say, successful in the wig styling process. I have never been more proud of a wig I've made. It actually looks pretty good to me, and I actually repurposed my old Boozette crown. It's basically the same thing. I just ripped off the headband and put a comb on. But yeah, so the actual dress itself, I went through phases of designing, pattern making, twiddling, which is making basically the dress but out of cheap fabric, so I could see if I need to pull anything in, pull anything out. I will say this though, I am extremely lucky to have a dressmaker as a mother, because it is so hard to fit yourself, especially with a fitted bodice, unless you have a mannequin like the exact same size to you, or you make your own duct tape dummy. I've never done that. I'd love to do it one day, but I kind of don't want to either. So that one was thrown together, and this one actually did buy a hoop skirt. I couldn't find any hoop skirts that I liked that were the right length, so I bought one off of jjshouse.com.au, and I ended up cutting it. So I cut the 3 bottom tiers off, which if I ever really realistically need again, I can just sew that back on. And so yes, when I made this cosplay, I was really excited, but also upset, because the convention before that, when I had a few photos taken, I really wanted to see other people's photos later on, but because I never gave them my details, I just couldn't find it, even after hours of searching. Sometimes they don't always post it. That's fine. So I came up with with an idea to design my own cosplay cards. I don't know if people already do it, but it's basically a business card with all my tags in it. So my Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. So they're really cute. I actually got them done by a graphic designer. Got them printed out at my local Office Works. Woo. They didn't come in time for that convention, but that's okay, because I had them for my next convention, which was PAX, where I got this lovely cheesy top from. It says extra large, but in my opinion it's actually kind of small for an extra large, but it could be just each warehouse has their own different sizing, which I'm not agreeing with. PAX was one of my longest cosplays to make to date. This is my first foreign build armor. I was not basing it off an actual already existing character or design. This one I based solely on inspiration. It was based on the chocobo, a giant flightless bird. And no, I don't mean an emu, and I don't mean a cassowary. Cassowary? Either way, they're both dangerous. It was based on the chocobo, and I had a lot of fun designing it, making it. I spent so much money. I didn't realize how expensive it was. I mean, at the same time, it's definitely cheaper for me, or what I see, rather than buying all this fabric and swallowing it, because with the pattern pieces, I got most of my pattern pieces off of Kamui Cosplay. Oh, she's such a queen. And as well as I actually made the bodice out of a dress pattern bodice for myself. I just cut off the seam allowance. It was really intense. I actually went a lot with the designing. I did the designing process with a lot of it as I went along, so I had basic knowledge of what I wanted, such as the shoulders, the chests. I wanted some sort of headpiece or a helmet, which I did actually try to base off of Final Fantasy Online. I didn't get the shape down right, but that's okay. I can always make it again in future. It was something just completely new and different, and I really enjoyed it. It was a lot faster than actually sewing. It was more the fact that I had to try to get the time to do it properly, because I am not living alone. I am living with other people, and I do not want to intrude on their time, especially considering the glue to put it together stinks. Using a Dremel to Dremel or to do the edges is loud and can be kind of annoying. Same with the heat gun, so I try to do doing that as outside as much in the shed as much as possible, though the shed has no actual lighting, it's just like a small tool shed. But oh my god, this is like my first proper photos I've done, and I could not be happier, and I thought it was so good. The only thing I had that was kind of sad, because it was my own design, no one really asked for photos, which is kind of expected. A lot of people would prefer photos of things they knew or things they really enjoyed, but this isn't own design, so it's like, I kind of don't know what that is. It's cool, but I don't know what that is. So I had my card set out, and no one wanted a card, but that's okay. There's always next convention. So yeah, that's my cosplay catch up. I wore Chain Chompet to Mad Men Anime Festival, and I wore my Chocobo inspired armor set to PAX Australia. So yeah, again, if you want to follow me on any of my other socials, there will be links in the bottom below. Thanks guys, I hope you have a good day. Bye!